Hey, it's Jeff with ID10T Garage. I've been out here all day, really all week for the most part, working on the 73 F100. So I just wanted to take a step back and talk about all the work I've done. So first and foremost, the biggest one was we have no lights, no dome in this car. Now, I put the nice little plastic piece on there now. It's actually kind of warm, but now, boom, we've got dome light. What I've come to find out is this is a GM Speedway switch, which is a negative dome light switch. Ford uses a positive dome light switch. So what I had to do was run a wire, which is right here, because I could not for the life of me get it to feed down the pillar. And essentially, I had to go over here and solder that wire onto the negative lead and just not use this bottom screw that actually grounds it to the actual car. So now my wire is the ground, and the power wire that's here is connected into a always on power. So that way, when you turn this switch, boom, it lights up. So we've got that light working now. Not only that, I had to run brand new wires for the door jamb switches. And I had to make those negative based too. So instead of hooking one of this up to a power lead like normal, it is actually grounded. And then that ground wire connects into the same ground wire that the switch goes to. So the same thing on both sides. I ran brand new wire from that side to this side. So they're all connected in, all brand new wiring for each switch. These are brand new switches. Mine were old and corroded. When I pulled them off, the actual wires were already cut and everything. So went ahead and took care of that. We've got that in there. I've put on new billet pieces for both the headlight and the washer. My washer was always kind of not working right because it had one of those slip-on pieces of metal and the plastic was ate up already. So I found this laying around from the 53. Then I found the other one. So I got to take the Speedway billet one off and match these. So I'm really happy about that. I've also been playing with my heater. I built a piece for the defroster that connects the 73's one-piece connector into two tubes. So I've actually got that on Thingiverse. You can just look up 73 to 78 F100 defroster adapter. That allowed me to come in here and actually connect the top two pieces. And then I also found out that, see, my defroster switch wasn't working right, and it was just loose, and then I accidentally pulled it off, so I got that seated back in, so now that's working nice. So I spent a good portion of yesterday doing that. I've also been working on this little piece right here. This is a filler panel for my Explorer console. That way we don't have all the wires showing. It is a lid that's going to move and connect up. So it is got a little hinge on it, and that'll go in there and hide all of these. And it's kind of hard to see. I'm actually reprinting those because those holes were way too big. And I needed to change a couple little things for this to mount properly. I originally made this too long and it wasn't quite going to fit. So that'll be nice once it's in there. Can't exactly put it back the way I had it. It'll look nice. But it will be bolted in there, and then it'll open up so I can actually get to these wires if I need to. So that, and I've just been doing all sorts of electrical stuff. So, you know, our magical floor switch, of course, that's a GM as well, and it's a cheap one. And I started having problems with where my regular lights wouldn't come on. What had happened is that switch, there's a piece of plastic that goes into the switch, and the switch turns it on and off, and it will power your standard and your brights. Well, my brights were working, but my standards weren't. And what it was is that piece of plastic wasn't seated in there properly, and it wouldn't retain it. So it's really pressurized from what it looks like. So I put it in the vise, pushed it down real hard, and then squished it again to get it back up and working. I actually ordered another switch too, just in case, because I can't be having a headlight problem. So that's always something. But yeah, just been going around. Like I said, got my defrosters working, which was a big deal. The tubes were never hooked up, and without that, I was driving at night and my windshield was constantly fogging up, especially on the driver's side. So got that fixed, and now with this, I can get in the car and you know, actually see where to put the key when it's dark out. And if you didn't know, I got my subwoofer mounted here. These are little circular magnets. So I made it magnet mount on the back. I'm not sure I like that. I'd really like it to be under the seat, but there's not really room with these Mustang seats. And then of course I've got some magnet mounted speaker boxes for the rear. So I've got speakers all over the place. You can't see right now because they're not on, but let me get my keys out. I've been wiring up things left and right this week. And one of the things I did was I got my USBs working in this center console. So this center console came with a cigarette lighter essentially, or a 12-volt cigarette lighter, and this USB. And I managed, basically this is a USB that has a USB connection, and then you have to have a power and a ground on it. So I was able to get that figured out, power and ground, and put it into the stereo.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, but